Hello, I am Cordelia Colt. You can call me Cora. Now you can be honest with me. Is your life spiraling out of control? That's the sound of you falling through the clouds. Are the alarm bells ringing? You feel like more than anything else, you just want a modicum of control. Well, first of all, yikes. And second of all, boy howdy, relatable. I might just have the thing for you. uh, this game. I know this game. I've been meaning to play this game for a while. I am fascinated by it, to be honest. It seems incredible. I haven't really gotten around to it yet. And I thought, hey, I just beat 2 games that I thought would take me a while. I have a bunch of unused thumbnails. I have, like, I legitimately did not think I was gonna have to plan anything else this week. But here we are, and I thought, hey, this is a perfect opportunity to play this game. Yeah, I've been meaning to play it anyways. You know, I've been interested in this ever since Julia Lapetite from Secret Sleepover Society and Droppy did it. I didn't watch that one because I've been wanting to play it myself. I really definitely am going to watch those streams because I am very interested in hearing her thoughts on Brutalism. Now, I've tested the audio, I've tested the gameplay just a bit, just to check that it works. My computer is not really a fresh-faced baby, and it's not made of bacon either. It's kind of a little bit of an older one. So I was a little worried that this game wouldn't work too well. I think mostly everything is fine. I'm using a controller. I think the audio is fine. It looks fine on my OBS. Only thing, mute copyrighted music, that's on, good. Do not want to get copyright striked. Do not want to do that. So we're being careful. I think everything is fine. Now, yeah, as I said, my computer's not the beefiest boy ever, so it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I have a little bit of an idea of what this game is, but not, like, I've never actually seen it played. I've never actually done anything, so I don't know. Let's just get into it. I've been talking for 3 minutes. Okay, let's go! Yes! Okay, I have to hold it. Nice. I'm very excited about this. Oh. Cutscene. Okay.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different. For each of us, it can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. There They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello?
Oh my god.
Anyone here?
Oh my god. Ugh. I already love this. Give me 1 second. I just feel like I want to... Can I... Yeah. I feel like I want to do that. I know. It's weird. Okay, I know. I know I'm in the minority of people who do this, but I just started doing it one day, and it's honestly very hard for me to play a game when I'm not doing this anymore, so yeah. Oh, this game is so fascinating. I'm so curious as to what this is. I've actually managed to avoid spoilers, but I am... Yeah. Huh? There was a thing. That's aiming. Okay, collectibles. Correspondence, multimedia, case files. Oh, 0010. Okay. I understand. I see how it is. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any object considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept. Examples: rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Considered iconic representations of archetypal concepts, rubber ducks and ketchup bottles. What do those represent? That's interesting. That is fascinating. Okay. Yeah, and you... Yeah. No guards, though, obviously, so I'm fine. Awesome. Internal lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detect... Oh! Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activate. Okay, some shit is going down, basically. Okay. What are those? Oh, man. Okay, so shit is going down, everyone is kind of freaking out, and nobody's at the lobby. And I've been called here. I don't know who I am, I don't know... Oh? I don't know much, to be honest. Oh, that's my own shadow. That... Yeah. Okay. What's that? Expenditure, summary, executive sector, Q2. Major, staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted. Okay, we're doing an SCP type thing here. That makes sense. Minor, office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, HQ livability cost. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5, 5-year comparison chart. See page 9. Okay. Compiled by FBC Accounting Department by order of Director Zachariah Trench. Okay. Okay. Makes sense.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Huh. That's interesting. How are you connected with this place anyways? Or should I be doing first person? How am I connected to this place? I don't know. We'll see. Third person always tends to put me outside of the character, you know? Head of research, Dr. Casper Darling. Didn't the head of research do an override downstairs? Interesting. I'm sorry if I'm playing this game very slowly. I like to notice the details. I hope that's fine by you. Game. Yeah, okay. It's a magazine. Smokes. It's giving me like very heavy 60s vibes, I feel. Our bureau at work. And you didn't even name him. The janitor. And you took you went through the effort of painting a portrait of him, but you painted his backside. That is our bureau at work. You're not even like thanking the janitor at that point. You're just saying this is like just a thing that happens. Like, I don't know. Man. Director Zachariah Trench. Okay. Nice. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like I have to go that way, so I'll check this out. You know, safety stuff, that's good. That's good. Okay, we've got door physics. No mirrors. We do not like that. You should have mirrors in bathrooms, I think. Nothing of import there, as far as I can tell, at least. That's okay.
Federal Bureau of Control.
Yeah, what?
All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Okay. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. That seems cheap. Okay. Acoustic guitar for sale. Have a hard time reading that. Socks and ballerinas book club. Okay, so your hands can spread the mold. They said something about the mold. Okay, so mold is important here. How does a building made out of concrete get mold? Does concrete get moldy? Someone dropped their papers. Interesting. Can I crouch? I can't seem to find a way to crouch. Potentially. Janitor's been here. That's cool. Oh, it's that glass. Wet floors. That's cool. That's fine. What's your step? So this building shifts around. Unbranded snacks. Nice. Ah, man, I love this retro equipment. Can't you just feel the kind of tactile buttons and stuff? Okay, let's check. Security order. Attention all redacted. Redacted, a shark and is redacted, although secure, redacted, permission to redacted following basic protocol. Redacted, shoot to kill, redacted, good luck. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So... deduction, something went wrong. It's probably part of the containment breach or whatever. Shoot to kill. So it's something you can kill. That's nice. Yeah? It's good to know that you can kill whatever's in here. There's a sound.
Hello?
I'll get to you in a second. Man, lovely offices though. Gotta give him that.
Hey, excuse me?
The janitor. Bureau at work.
There you are. You are here about the job.
Huh?
Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Okay,
I've
so he's
done enough
finished.
night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Ahti. I'll try to commit that to memory. Finish. That's an yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Did the geometry just shift on me? Or am I in a completely different place? This is fascinating. Is this... No, wait. I think this is the same place. Hang on. Same text. I did not commit the outside to memory, sadly, so I don't fully know. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, head of research. And here's Zachariah Trench. But the picture of the janitor is an elevator now. Oh man, I'm gonna love this game. I'm gonna love this game.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
"20 minutes and we're getting the opening sequence." Yeah, I'm a little slow. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so this is a Finnish team. That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. If I'm reading those names correctly, at least. Seems like a lot of them are Finnish. Oh, gravity. Oh, that's so cool. Oh man, I love this already.
Did I
Oldest
lose you there for a
house.
moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
Dylan.
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Okay. 17 years. How old does that make you? How long ago is that? Your baby brother, you said? So you're older than that? So you're in your 20s, 30s? Interesting. Clearance level 1, so I'm probably gonna collect key cards or something. There's an alarm. Let's check missions. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Yeah, that seems reasonable to track. Nice. Reminder, drafting any public-facing material while penning any notifications of death related to Willow AWE. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use. In the service of her country, you could have just said there. It's fewer letters. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Okay, so apologies is easy, because that kind of puts the blame on you. This is my fault, and I'm sorry about it, right? Obviously you don't want that. Loss? Okay, sure, I can see that. Blood, bleed, yeah, a little visceral, a little gory, sure. Scissors. That's very specific. Alaska? That's very specific. My understanding is that we're in New York. Would that be correct? Yeah, physics. Nice. Is this dark for YouTube? I know YouTube has a thing of like making things dark a little bit. Let me just look over on the stream to see if it's a little dark. It's a little dark. I think I might just turn up the gamma just a little tiny bit. Just for the benefit of, I think like that, probably. I mean, there's a reason it's dark, right? Do not disturb, okay? Non-official. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Barbara, is that the secretary? Trench is... the guy. What's the title? CEO, I think, basically. Yeah? Director's office. Zachariah Trench. You're not to be disturbed, but I just heard a noise. Interesting. Oh, man.
Shit.
Ah.
Shit.
Yeah, I saw that in the
You want me
opening.
to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Oh my god, are those shapes diegetic? Oh my god, she could actually see those. Okay, so it's not just a weird gameplay thing, it's like... Oh, that's fun. Oh, heterochromia. Kind of.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Oh my god. Oh. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that's fun. I love that. Gravity's a little floaty. What does it mean when a word is slashed? Is it like trying to translate something that's not quite translatable? Is that it? Oh. Oh, that's a fun one. Okay. They called it a Russian roulette. Does that mean you have a chance to not, like, be able to use the weapon? Is that why... Is that why the director perished? But if he's the director, how come that's the first time he picked up a weapon? Is that really... So there's a chance to fail.
Now I have a gun.
Does it control you? Is that it? Okay. And it reloads itself. Copies targets. That's... That's very interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah. Regens. And the blue, for the blue is probably health, right? Okay. Where? Is it better to fire from the hip? Range on that is not as big as I would assume. It's interesting. Is that a way out? Because if so, I want all the health first. I think that's it.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Okay.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Ugh, I love the design. I love the kind of little floaties on the gun. On the little aiming thing. It comes. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Oh. Wait. 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 That's me. What? Wait. Okay. 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 Certificate. Zachariah Trench. Now I picked up the gun. Does that give me a position of power in this company? In this, well, bureau, I guess? Yes.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
Is this a horror game? Ah! Yeah, I'm kinda dumb. Yeah, it turns out. Turns out that was a bad idea. Okay, cover. Can I crouch? Control points to instantly refill your health. Okay, yeah. He starts shooting. Can I take cover? Is that a thing I can do? By the way, I fucking love the visuals here. Okay, so that's... slightly unreliable. Gotcha. And they are really bad at aiming. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Oh! What's that? Energy gain from headshots. Exclusive to grip, pierce, spin. Okay. So I should be going for headshots. That's hard. That's hard. I'm not that precise. FPS games are not my strong suit, especially not with a controller. Clearance level. You do not have a clearance level. Okay. And let's see. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Okay, sure. Just jerking yourself off a little bit there. Nice. Service weapon. No unique procedures required. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. Interesting. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. So the last redacted there is probably the pyramid, right? The object whether you're worthy, whether you're fit, maybe, seeking the role of, yeah, I mean, it's a weapon, so it's probably the role of, like, exterminator or, like, some sort of peacekeeper, I guess. Background. This object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis... Redacted. Many forms throughout history. Redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Okay. So it's one of those ultra weapons seen throughout history, changes shape type things. Potentially collective subconscious. That sounds very Jungian, doesn't it? Are we dabbling in Jungian psychology here? Objects of power.
Objects of power can...
Yeah, we saw that one. I remember reading the word AWE on something as well. That's not the correct button. Let's check. Let's check. Oh, pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE. Okay, so this is a specific object of power, right? AWE. No. Okay, but I have a gun now. Yeah, can't go there. It's locked. Guess I just have to go this way. Executive Affairs, Central Executive. Now, did this change? I don't remember this. Though I will admit my sense of space is bad. There's a person.
Secure line of communication.
Fuck, that's so cool.
Guide us. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man.
Zachariah
Okay.
Trench. Is that Zachariah Trench? Oh man. My aim is not great. Ah, okay, I'm doing okay, I think. Ah, can I up my sensitivity just a bit? Just a tiny bit? Like that? Probably. Maybe? I also want it to be slightly higher, just in general, I think. Horizontal sensitivity. Like that, maybe? I think that's fine. I think that's fine, yeah. Oh man, it's like an oil slick on water. Oh, that's so cool. They called... Okay, so the pyramid called those copies slash targets, right? Copies of what? Okay, okay, altered items. Anything can be weird. You never know if an object is going to be strange. It's interesting. Why are people floating? We're talking about the mold. Are these things the mold? And there's a picture of me. Is that because I took the gun? It looks recent, right? Like, that can't have been too long ago. Unless there's, like, time travel shenanigans going on. I guess that's possible. Federal Bureau of Control. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. To executive staff from admin, all caps, that's interesting. Subject, executive meeting, agenda. Why is admin all caps? Broken glass. It's broken from the inside, it seems. So were you, like, thrown off your chair and then levitated back into the center? But this thing, no, it's shattered both ways. And this thing is in the middle. What? Sonic shock, maybe? Like a blast? Like an explosion? Perhaps. Who knows? I don't really have the information to confirm that. There's so many files everywhere. Yes, it's probably like a shockwave that kind of rippled through everything and threw everything up.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
So basically we're not expecting the building to shift unless something is nearby. Released articles. Masa? Who? Leo? Annalyn? Sebastian? Jenna. Articles, but these are names, it seems. That seems like physics. Can be taken for reuse. Am I the director now? Ah, whoops. Sorry. This is a door. Okay, okay. Still no mirrors. So, okay, are these oil slick people, copies, targets infected with mold and they make people fly? Okay, but the police officers, they... Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Okay, so you're protecting the police office? Okay, sure. Avoid modern technology. Ah, that's why everything is so 60s. Okay, okay. And number 2 pencils. Yeah? Don't let mold hitch a ride. Okay, interesting. Dinner reservations, it's personal. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. Ah. Is this for the director? That's not a good look, man. Having to be reminded of how old your wife is turning. Okay, okay. So you're a busy man who doesn't have time for family matters. That's okay. Nice. Awesome. You sound like a stand-up guy. Can't find your office, yeah? I love the graphic design on these posters, by the way. It's really cool. You're kind of twitching, but you're not really. That might not be because you're alive. That might just be like an effect. Shelter. Wait, there's a thing here as well. Ah, no, we're not going in there. Okay, we're going in here first. I did not think that was gonna be the way, but that seems like the way. Ah, safe room, is it? Marshall AWE investigation. Confidential for Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, you've checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Duluth? Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort out fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off a bit. Anyways, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. L. Keenum? L? L? That's interesting. Okay, L. H. Marshall. H. Okay, so you're really looking for action and you want to get out. You might have a little bit of an itchy trigger finger. Something like that. Oh. Personal mod. Okay. Health recovery per element pickup. Plus 25%. That's nice. I thought this was going to be a save room, but I don't see really any sort of save. Okay. I saw a save icon, though. This is fascinating. Am I going to be expected to hide in one of these? Am I going to be crawling through the vents? Ooh. You dropped your cup. Hey, ma'am, you dropped your cup. Oh. Oh, that takes a lot of force. This is solid fucking concrete. What?
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Yes.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Because we're together.
That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Interesting. I was gonna say, this lighting is like that one Italian director, Argento? Argento, something like that. I think, you know, what's that movie called? With the witches and the ballet. Oh man, I'm gonna remember it. Give me a second. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see somebody? Someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunnar? I'm gonna read that as if it's Norwegian, okay? Perform the Gunnar psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. That's a very dangerous way to think. Holy shit. There's no such thing as too suspicious. Man. Urban legends. Research and records. Okay, so this is research. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolutions of Jung's archetype. Yes, I fucking called it. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted. Popularized by media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our bureau made anthology program. Oh, fascinating. You incepted an idea into the populace then, did you? And you got results. That's fascinating. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Okay, so this is kind of a almost. I hate to liken everything to the Magnus Archives, but it's kind of like the similar mechanic. Like whatever you believe is real kind of becomes real, sort of, ish. Spoilers for the Magnus Archives, I guess. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through two punctures of the redacted. These details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493-6942 for full report. Okay, scissors. That's not the first time we've heard about the importance of scissors. Alaska. Something about Alaska and scissors. You did that, did you? With your TV show. Compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn, researchers. By order of Emily Pope, research specialist. Oh, you sneaky bastards. You made something dangerous. You couldn't help yourselves, could you? Oh, you could have made something harmless, but you didn't. You made something dangerous, and now someone's died, and you have to clear up the mess. That's why you can't say that you regret to inform. That's why you can't apologize. Oh, man. Because you actually are guilty. Oh, fuck you guys. Oh, this is good. Oh, man, I love this. Oh, is this the copyrighted music? Probably. Best not to listen then. I'm also kind of thinking about Candyman, you know? Because of all the talk of like urban legends and that kind of thing. Is that the pyramid? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that is so interesting. trying to run here. Trying to sprint. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's a special. It's a special. Cover is really useful. Good. Good. Good.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading them.
Oh my god, that is so cool.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
That is so cool. That effect is so cool. Oh my god, that is going to inspire me to make something at some point. Oh my god. Ah, the room was greebled. Like those old sci-fi spaceships.
Holy shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hope!
Are you with us?
The researcher.
With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Fast trap outfits? Are you kidding? There are outfits in this game?
Please, talk to me.
Yeah, I will. I will.
We
I will.
saw you deal with the compromised agents.
So, yeah, so they are agents. Corrupted. Molds, probably, then, right?
Is it safe to come out?
So these are safe rooms. That's interesting. I just kind of assumed they'd be for me. Makes sense. Makes sense that they'd be for other characters.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
Well,
Her
that's a
feelings
dangerous
mutual.
thing to say.
Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
Yeah, I know.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Shit. You're the new director. Hold on.
Ah.
We're coming out.
Oh, yeah, okay. So she assumed the position when she got the gun. Okay, it selected her. Oh, what's that?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you.
HRA.
You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. It's... I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her. but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
So she mentioned HRA, right? The hiss infects anyone not protected by an HRA. Did I get that right? Is that the thing they're wearing? Police officers and her? The concave thing? Is it a speaker? Looks kind of like a speaker. I'm not gonna be too confident in that yet. Oh, this game, I love it. And I'm obviously possessed by something. And that is your fault. But, you know, Jesse. I get that you don't trust anyone here, but you know that you're, like, by definition, part of this now. You're the director, right? Your picture's everywhere at this point. You can't really separate yourself out from this now. Interesting. Now, I am going to play more of this game. Definitely am. Very sorry, though. I am going to have to take a piss. Man, I'm loving this, even if I'm going through it very slowly. I'll see you in a second, okay? 1 second, 1 second. Hello, I'm back, and I remembered the name of the movie that I was trying to figure out. The director I don't remember the name of. It's Suspiria. It's Suspiria. Have you seen Suspiria? Oh my god, that's a good movie. The remake too. Surprisingly really good. The remake is really good too. What's her name? Chloe Grace Martinez? Something like that, right? The girl who was in Kick-Ass as well, right? Oh, she's great. She's great.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
How do you just know all of this intuitively? Accuracy boost. I feel like that's worth more because I don't really do headshots. Conceptual material, hidden trend. House memory. Undefined reading. Interesting. Is this for like a crafting system or something? That would surprise me a little bit, honestly. And there's a currency, right? I have 1830 of something, and I have 0 of something else. Interesting. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report. Compiled by Emily Pope. Already, are you a special, Emily Pope? Do you have the ability to make reports instantly? Because this seems to
Jesse,
just have
over
appeared.
here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Yeah, we should. We should. I think I've gotten everything in this room. Gorgeous room, by the way.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Tomasi.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
I could deconstruct. Isn't that just a worse version of what I have? Huh. Interesting. Unknown caller. Emily instructs Jesse to find the hotline, an object of power in the form of an old telephone, to understand the messages from the dead director trying to communicate with her. They hope he can provide insight into the Hiss invasion. The only person you should fail is yourself. Why is that a report? Why is that a report?
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's ask about Hadron resonance amplifiers.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Yeah, so he definitely knew something. So the Hiss? Yeah. Yeah, you knew some shit was going down, and you made these, and you handed them out. In a rush. You managed to save a few people. Just as I was coming.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
So the astral plane is kind of a way for us to interface with things, basically. I entered the astral plane when I picked up the gun, so that is an altered... No, that is an AWE, which means that you could form some sort of tangible connection to it, and you can kind of control it, kind of direct it, but it in turn gets to direct you as well. Whereas an altered object just kind of does the thing it does. Something like that.
Thanks,
That's
Emily.
not the button I wanted
I'm
to
sure
press.
I'll have more questions soon.
Yeah, I have more
Just let me
questions right now. Come on. Let's go. More questions.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Yeah.
Thanks, Emily.
That's come
I'm
on.
sure I'll have more questions soon.
Yes, nice. Director Trench.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Bullet in his brain. The problem with that is that there was a lot of gore splattered on the wall, which leads me to believe the bullet might have left his head. Maybe is that how bullets work? I don't know. I did notice that there was a lot of stuff on the wall, and I feel like if you shoot yourself in the head, it's probably gonna go straight through, right? Am I wrong about that? I don't know. Doesn't matter though, really. Point is that the gun is kind of sending back data from his mind. That doesn't necessarily mean that those were his final thoughts, but maybe that was his final, like, sentiment, right? Not necessarily his surface thought, like, oh, go to the telephone, but more like he had a general sense of what he wanted to do, and that's what's being broadcasted to me, maybe?
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
Okay.
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
So, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, book number, I want to say 2 or 3. There's this thing where invisibility is possible but hard, and so instead they made this thing called Not My Problem field, I think. That's basically this, right? Or to give a different example, like a Doctor Who TARDIS situation, yeah? That makes sense. That's a very good alternative to invisibility, definitely.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Okay.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just
I
let
have
me
a
know.
million questions. If Jesse was me, then I would be asking a lot more than that, but that's fine. Energy renewal. Interesting. Yeah, same thing. 16%. I don't know. I feel like accuracy is fine. Find reading. Again? Okay, okay. Ah. So you really want me to go that way, huh? Oh, that's such a cool thing though. It's like a lens flare almost. It's like not obstructive, but it's... Yeah, oh man, I love that. What is it even? It's like an aperture, it's like a snake, it's like revolving, it's like... maybe a little bit of a weird comparison, but like Transformers in the Michael Bay movies. It's kind of that vibe. So cool. House memory.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
How come I'm the director, but I don't have any security clearance? That feels... Oh, you've filled this in. Interesting. Is that to... Tomasi... Firefighter? No, maybe? Stood here, you got shot, and you crawled over here, collapsed? That's a lot of blood, man. Okay, so you were shot by that guy, probably? Or that other guy? Makes sense. Why were you trying to go in here? Oh, there are many of you. Oh, you can shoot through windows. Of course you can shoot through windows. What the fuck kind of idiot am I? Of course you can shoot through windows. Windows are made of glass. Well, it's nice to know that it's not bulletproof glass, I guess. Travel costs. Week 83 reports. Summary. Visited the following Nevada accommodations. Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In-N-Out, Aztec Court, Sleep E Beer Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures accommodation $833.29. Meals $714.84. Gasoline $295.12. Minibar asterisk $313.61 asterisk. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Yeah, sure. L. Heinz again. Yeah. I'm starting to get a sense of who you are as a person. Nice. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Heinz. Okay. So you're out on the road, you're doing stuff, drinking little whiskeys. Little whiskeys. Sounds nice. I haven't had a whiskey in a while. I want a whiskey now. Do you like whiskey? I like a good bourbon. Or like a smooth, something smooth. Never had a scotch. Should try that at some point. They're expensive though. Well, not all of them, I guess. You're alive? No, I just bumped into you. Oh, what? Okay, so grenades exist in this game. Should not be a surprise, but somehow caught me off guard. I know to look for that now, though. Won't be a problem. Does my health regenerate? I don't think it does. And this is sealed again. Fascinating. This is not the other side of that wall, because that should be up there, right? This should be that. Yeah? Though I know the geometry of this space is not always Euclidean, necessarily. Or linear, or whatever. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green, stable; yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts; orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts; red, frequent unanticipated building shifts; yellow, okay, so it happens sometimes. But you have stable areas? That's fascinating. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance field seems to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Interesting. Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Emily Pope. By order of Jesse Faden. I ordered that, huh? Man, this game. Man, this game! Oh, this goddamn game. Havana! Case files, altered world events. AWE 48, event summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff sanctioned there. Redacted deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in their ears. This lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off by the embassy staff, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file AI-85 for details. Event date 9/23/2017. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Hey! Hey, let me in. Let me in! Plants? Mold? Oh, interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was, but that's fascinating. I'm loving this game. I am loving this game. Is that mold? Grass. It killed me, right? Seems like mold, probably. Probably. Is the mold related to the hiss at all? Potentially, I guess. It's hard to say, though. I'm all the way back here. Well, I guess that makes sense. It's a respawn point? Sure. Do I have to fight again?
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Yeah. I'm not seeing the hiss. So I think I'm safe. Oh, you even had a thing. You were killed. Interesting. Interesting. Looks like seaweed. That's so cool. Shelter, so they are not perfect. Isolated units. Stuff can come into them. I mean, that makes sense, but it's nice to have confirmation, right? What was that?
Yes, it's overpowering here.
Okay.
You don't want me anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Then... okay. What do I do then? What do I do then? Can't be near the hiss? I can't be near the hiss. Then you want me to go some other way. Oh. Deadline. Oh, fuck. It's so cool. Oh, this game has so much style. Oh my god. Machine God. Dead letters. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the monitor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fan, plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, just like a baby, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Interesting. Dead letters. Does that mean the sender is dead? Does it mean it was sent after they died? Dead letters. So this is a section for dead letters. Fascinating. Man, this is dark. Singing fish. Mr. Governor? Sure. I called the police, but they never come to my house. I've got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, saying lots of cuss words. The devil got my house because I got the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. Can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder how many of those are real. Right? Is that what L. Hines, the agent, is out looking for? Like, is this where they take reports? Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve the windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones will allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. Thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. That's a new name. P. Bartwell. P. Bartwell. P. Bartwell. Dead letters. Do as you're told, don't eat mold. Good advice. Solid advice. Yeah, thingy. Oh, you're special. Why are you special? Okay, nice. Not too hard. Okay. Good. Yeah, FPS games really aren't my strong suit. I'm doing fine, I think. Reload. Okay, good. I think that guy hit me. Is this a control point? Huh. Because the pyramid is not part of it. Okay, okay. Oh yeah, and we're ungribbling this room. Nice, 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 nice. Perfect. Oh, that's fantastic. Fast travel. Yeah, and now we got the central executive and the dead letters. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh!
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on, and they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Huh. Oops. Okay. Okay. That makes sense because, like, the collective unconscious is the thing here, Jungian psychology, so we are focused on the nuclear launch codes of the Cold War, and as such, people kind of focused in on this object, and it subsequently gained power. I also noticed that this is not the first time I've mentioned pencils. That's interesting.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Yeah, if we're on the right track, that means I gotta explore more. What? I don't know which direction I'm supposed to be going. Oh! Reload. Is this kinda... Oh, does the shield regenerate? It might. Just might. Nice. One more, right? Ah, understand. Okay. You're supposed to melee those. Oh, man, where's all my shooting training going? Yeah. Man, controllers are difficult for me when I'm doing shooting. Oh, that was bad. We're alive. We are staying alive. Oh man. This game's so cool. This game is so cool. Oh. I am in love with this game. Holy crap. I knew I would be, but just... Oh. Wait, what's that? What is that? I can't really... Western world? Can't tell. Okay, another one of these. Weird. Do you ever see on buildings where they're just like random doors? That always confuses me. Why are there random doors? Like just, especially when they're like up on the walls, like high up. Just a random door in the middle of a wall. So high up that no person could possibly use it. I don't know. Always seemed strange to me. Oh! Pneumatics. Were you killed by the pneumatic tubes? That's interesting. Oh. Hiss? Hiss, maybe. Million.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Redstone. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so launches a barrage of 3. That's good. That's okay. Energy boost. Energy +5. Energy recovery speed +21. I don't know. What do I use energy for? Is that my gun? Yeah. 3. Don't have the clearance. Stairs. Interesting. Why is this one hostile? That is fascinating. Now, is the attributes of an object of power related to kinds of thoughts people have about them? Like, if people think something's dangerous, does it become dangerous? If they think it's beneficial, does it become beneficial? Or is it more of a crapshoot, more like random energies? Ow! Oh, it's the disc. Nice. Nuke! Ah.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
You say that, but... Ah, okay. So this is where we're starting to get into, like, Bioshock territory. I could definitely see the inspiration here, right? I can definitely see it. Astral Plane Challenge. Fascinating. Ah! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, man. I love that. I wonder if there are secrets here. Now, pyramid. Symbolism here is pretty obvious, right? It's... like, as a shape, it's so connected with, like, Illuminati, which gives, like, conspiracies, world order, you know, all of those things. I find it's largely, like, anti-Semitic and, like, not great in nature, but that's definitely, like, the connotation they're going for here. Just fascinating. They're doing, like, an Illuminati thing. Is the game audio suddenly very loud? Is that... I'm sorry, is this? Okay, so it does, like, all the way more, but... that is useful. Oh! So you don't need to see them to be able to pick them up. That is useful. Astral plane / secret base. Stop mute. Ah, because the hiss is sound based. It's not the first sound based thing either. The cowboy boot that caused everyone to die. Well, several people to die at least. So sounds are important. Or they can be. And killing is the same as muting. Bound/delivered. Yes, antagonist.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Enemies. Let's check something. First of all, I know that. Case files, floppy disk, must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows paratilians to telekinetically lift material and throw it short distances. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound to Redacted for research purposes. Background: stolen from a Soviet military base, located and redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to Redacted missiles, believed to be reserved for use against Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant of the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Containment location: Redacted, acquisition date 3/11/1974, ID floppy disk OOP5/KE. Interesting. Oh, that is very powerful, huh? Understand. They're probably gonna start throwing counter enemies at me. That is total power, but that is just the power I can use now. And I can just throw chunks of the floor? Are you kidding me? That is very powerful. Man, my aiming. Man, my aim is... yeah. Ah! I noticed one of these before. But that doesn't necessarily mean someone was using the disc, does it? Now, why did the disc get loose in the first place is the question. Why did the disc go rogue? Well, it said on the screens that numerous objects had gone rogue, gone missing, right? Non-official book club, Samson. Book club notes for Penny by L. Samson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title Useless You could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns, space hippies, or the badass bunch of warriors when I go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet... Where they invade City... Is that the name of the thing? City Planet? Really? The scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using the brainworms? And the space dogfight between those two ace pilots? Sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a batter cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. 2 out of 5. This feels like spoiling the game. Doesn't this feel like something they put in here to spoil the game? Kind of like, oh, look, we hid the plot in plain sight. Wait, another thing. It feels like one of those things where the developers kind of added hints, right? His corrupted demolition expert. Oh, interesting. The Bureau only allows for certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are the only observed His variations to wield a specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file redacted for full report. Compiled by Emily Pope. Now that is interesting. So it kind of hijacks them, but it can't teach them new things. So the people are kind of just getting used, but they're not getting changed necessarily. The information already has to be inside of them. That is very interesting. His Ranger. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruptions, Rangers are trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. His Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. His Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree, or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Emily Pope, once again. Okay. So that's basically saying sort of a similar thing. Basically the same, right? The human minds are in there somewhere, or at least, like, intact enough to be usable. They called it an infection, and they've also called it possession, which is a very interesting way to name it, I think. Possession kind of implies that people are still in there somewhere. Infection kind of makes it harder to separate out again, right? It's like unbaking a cake, yeah? Uncooking an egg.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
That's Tomasi, right? Re-information campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. Yeah, the scissors, right? You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears, desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming, was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concern makes the public much less likely to redact it. So, another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. That this doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted, redacted, and redacted for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Tomasi. Okay. Yeah. Nice. And we're thinking Tomasi is infected with the hiss, or possessed by the hiss, right? Oh, is he gonna be the boss? Probably, right? Probably. Pneumatics that way. I'm kind of slightly signs. Signs are useful. There is a map that I'm not good enough at using. That's the grade up on the... Yeah, probably, right? And then the long corridor into the big round room. That's probably interesting.
Locked.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a key nearby. This must open the door.
That's bad. Your jaws. Huh. Not quite dislocated it seems, but almost. There's some sort of blood everywhere. Good. Do I have a key card now? Nice. Oh man, this is gonna be a good room. Tomasi? Yeah.
They can fly now. Great.
Okay, fair. Where's Tomasi special? And you can also pick things up telekinetically. Ow! Thought I was safe from that. Yeah, no, definitely not. That was bad. Oh. I need cover. I need some proper actual cover. Not just the fake cover that I seem to have. Ah. Yeah. Nice. Ah, fuck. Oh, man. Help. Nice. Good. A little bit of help. Tiny, minuscule amount of help. Ah, terrain destruction, huh? Very cool. Okay. Several enemies behind me. Several ones. Yeah. Tomasi, can't you tell me about this? Can't you tell me what this is? Because you seem to have some of your mental faculties intact. Only a couple, right? You're able to speak a little bit. That makes you interesting. That makes you interesting to me. Very interesting case study, I think. Ah, escaping. Huh. What's up with your pants? Your clothes in general, actually.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yeah, of course. His elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the His elevated due to their own talent in the area. I said that they would hard counter my telekinetic abilities because they are powerful, yeah? They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some His elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the results of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that the His resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file redacted for full report. Again, very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Yeah, and this is the mailroom, yeah? I just wanna... Wait, is this the right way then? File. But, Montana. AW17. Oh, early one, okay. If that's how the numbers work, I guess. A spate of disappearances was traced to home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at Redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, Redacted, days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappearing during this incident. Am I gonna get the power to teleport? Oh, that's so cool. If so. Now, I am getting very strong associations to House of Leaves here. Obviously, like distorted space and all that, but I don't know. Feels similar, I guess. Exclusive to Shatter. Grip is okay. Recoil. Exclusive to Shatter. I don't know what that means. Okay. I haven't really read the entirety of House of Leaves. I've gotten a decent chunk through it, but yeah. Oh! Look at that! Little bot in my chat. Let's just take care of that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Little bot. Let's kick you out. There we go. Sorry about that. Bots happen, you know.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Huh. I did not make that connection. It's obviously Havana syndrome, right? Oh, that is funny. Oh, that is actually really hilarious.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Alberto Tomasi, okay. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Yeah. From the report on Alaska, yeah. And we got that one. The AWE report.
This got him.
Nice.
The hotline can't be far now.
No, can't be, right? Yeah, it's the circular room, probably. Probably. I can actually hear it. Wow. Ah! Oh man, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that so much. That's interesting. Wait. One cowboy. One horse. No, 2 horses. Coming. 3 horses. 4 cowboys crossing a river. 2 cowboys, 2 horses. Lake. But it's pretty much the same mountain landscape. No, not exactly. Similar though. Might not mean anything. You'd supplement. Okay. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord inside the room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to be found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the oldest house. Located in the redacted and redacted sectors, these all access the Ocean View Motel. Though how exactly this link operates is a redacted, but initial hypotheses center on the Butte AWE as a redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. Event date 9/23/1992. Oh, I love that. I love that. Hotline security log. Director Trench, Bill Everett, Custodian, Director Trench, Bill Everett, Director Trench, Bill Everett, Director Trench, Bill Everett, Carol Bishop, Custodian. Over a period of when? 2 months? During 2019? So that's roughly when this game takes place, right? So it's fairly recent. Director Trench had a lot of calls to make. Fascinating.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Green logic. light switch cord. Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
That is such a cool effect. That is such a cool effect. I love that. I love that so much.
Have we been here before? No. I stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
See America. Mountainous Montana, is that what that says? See America. United States Travel Bureau.
Hello? Anyone here?
Miami, New York. New York, United States Airlines. $223, 25, 24. Okay. Why are the lights blue? Now, mind you, I have never stayed in an American motel, so I don't know if this is accurate. It does seem accurate, though, right? Based on like movies and shows I've seen. Texas. Lassen Volcanic National Park. Ranger Naturalist Service. Okay. So this is like the archetypal idea of like a hub, right? I don't know. Oh! Black Pyramid. Something happened. What?
The key has a black pyramid on it. Understand. Makes sense. And you get a picture of where you're going. That's nice. And am I there now? I don't. Huh. Can't quite figure that one out. Alright. And it's not the exact same room because this one does not have the wall. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that is very interesting. Oh, that is very interesting. Huh. Extra-dimensional entities. Talking to them?
interesting. Are you an enemy, I was gonna say? Before I was so rudely interrupted by my own clumsiness. I don't want to attack anything that hasn't attacked me, but I don't want to take the risk either, you know? They do seem interested in me, right? And they are also blocked by these things. Oh, they destroy the terrain a little bit. Interesting. Oh, past selves. Reincarnation? Something different.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Classic nosebleed, yeah?
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Did the game just save? I am wondering.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
I'll keep going for a little bit longer, I think. This room is so cool. Ah, I love that room. I love that room. So interesting. Is it worth fast traveling? No, I can't do that unless I'm at... It shouldn't be that far. It shouldn't be that far. It's straightforward up that hallway to my right there. Down, and then I should basically be there, right? Ah, the office. Yeah, I did remember the splatter. They've cleaned up the body, though. Oh, that's a little bit of... That's not the button. There's a little bit of goo splattered here. Interesting. There's a file here. Did I miss that? To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget, so as long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us, as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Yes, so it kind of extends then, huh? Objects should be inaccessible to use for use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red Bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the objects, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. Interesting. And now I can probably call people, huh? That's interesting. I'll definitely be doing that next time. Central Executive. Yeah, so we're here again. I'm curious about the outfits. I am definitely curious about the outfits. Let's see. Is the shelter a save point? Do you think? Not necessarily. But it does do that little save thing, right? Control points. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point, that's what they are. In the redacted arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted or vulnerable spots in the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 725-2788 for full report, compiled by Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn, researchers, by order of Emily Pope. Interesting. Interesting. That is the saving icon, right? So I'm safe to leave now? I think so. I think so. Man, I'm enjoying this game a lot. I am enjoying this game a great deal. But I think I'm gonna call it there for right now. Hope this saved, and we'll see. Maybe I'll do another stream today. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow. I think I'll definitely do one tomorrow, but, you know, I'm trying to do one every day this week. Oh. But yeah, I've been Cordelia Colt, and I guess I'll see you in space. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Take care. Have a great one.